Welcome back to your 5-Minute Football Fix. I'm Steven Miranda.
I'm Jeff Ellis. It's Tuesday, December 6, 2011.
And Ndamukong Suh has some splaining to do.
He sure does. And people who don't have splaining to do because they're just in trouble now, two Redskins players are acting like dopes. And we don't mean stupid. We mean dope in the other variety.
That's right. And Jeff, today, Jeffrey, you're going to tell people about how you purchased part of the Green Bay Packers.
I own the Green Bay Packers. And also, we've got a Tim Tebow update for Tuesday, Stephen.
For Tuesday. And finally, speaking of Tim Tebow, Jeff, we're going to talk about your powerful rankings and why you have the Denver Broncos where you have them.
Why would you question me?
Because
okay, let's start with ND Suh. That's my new nickname for him. ND. Ndamukong.
I thought you said Indy, like Indiana Jones.
No.
Like, he is so not like Indiana Jones.
Well, he's like Indiana Jones in this way. He likes to make a quick getaway.
Yes.
Here's a picture of his wrecked car, and we weren't going to report this. This came up this weekend while he's serving a suspension in Oregon.
Why is he in Oregon?
Because he's suspended. Why is he suspended?
Because he stomped on someone when he shouldn't have.
And that's bad?
It is very bad.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So we've got this Detroit Lions team that is on a fast track of really taking the league to new lows as far as personal conduct on the
stupid
field.
Penalties
and
on
so
the field.
Ndamukong Suh gets in trouble off the field, gets in a car accident. That's hardly getting in trouble. We've all been in accidents, no big deal. I was going to give him a complete pass on this no matter what the media did, Stephen. I was going to look the other way on this one and not pile on the anti-Ndamukong.
You would think that he would just stay in Detroit, continue to work out,
he can't be at the facility.
No, not at the facility. Do what he does, work out outside the facility, but stay near his teammates.
He went home.
No.
That's okay.
He goes home to Oregon, gets in a car accident, tells the people in the car, man, this is the story that we're going to stick to.
Now, hang on. So basically he files a false police report, but not in such a way as you're going to get in trouble. I don't know how this works because anytime I've talked to the police, I always tell them the truth, figuring that I would get in a lot of trouble. Right. Apparently, you don't have to always tell the truth to the police.
There you go. But now some females who were in the car have come out and said, we do have injuries, unlike was reported when Ndamukong gave the report. And no, there were no cabs that he was trying to get around when he lost control of the vehicle. He just floored it. He floored the accelerator, and then he lost control of the car.
The light turned green. He floored the accelerator, spun out, went through a fountain, a lamp post, and then wrapped it around a tree. His side of the story said, officer, all I was trying to do, I accelerated to pass a taxi that was going slowly, and then I lost control of the vehicle. And according to witnesses at the scene, there were no taxis in the premises, and yes, he floored the car and spun the wheels and smoked the tires when it went green.
Here's the thing. The police report has been altered several times, but
twice.
They're not reopening this case.
Okay, but I think Commissioner Goodell might take a look at it. That's just me.
He
now,
should.
Speaking of people in trouble, two Redskins players have been suspended for the rest of the season.
That's right. Suspended for abusing the league's
Substance abuse policy.
That is correct. Tight end Fred Davis and left tackle Trent Williams for the Washington Redskins.
Now, these guys are starters. These guys have been an integral part of this mediocre Redskins team. I'm serious.
An integral part of the mediocre.
Well, Steven, they're starters, and they play an important role on this team. And now for the Redskins, it hurts.
Fred Davis was playing pretty good. Now, here's the deal. Buddy of the show, Jason Lockenfor, is reporting there were 11 players that basically tested positive once the league started testing players immediately after the lockout. The other 9 players are only going to get fined. Why are these two getting suspended?
They're getting suspended because as they were being tested, their drug levels kept increasing. It should go down once you know you're being tested, not up. That's just me.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
I gave myself an early Christmas present this week, today. Yes, and just purchased, this is just a facsimile, friends. It's not mine yet. When it comes to the mail, I'll put it up here.
We should tell them the Green Bay Packers decided they were going to sell 250,000 shares of stock in the football team. What does Jeff do for Christmas? Buys himself a share of the stock.
See, people who say you can't buy anything for me, you're wrong. Could have bought me this. But, I bought it for myself already. But it's really cool. I just think it's cool to own a piece of the Packers. Now, our Tim Tebow update for Tuesday.
Yes. What is that?
We have it on a very, very reliable source that Tim had a healthy breakfast this morning.
Did it include granola?
We don't know that.
Okay.
Our sources did not get back to us
They didn't
about
give
that.
us the details
No, they didn't.
there. All right, finally, speaking of Tim Tebow, Jeff's powerful rankings are up. Yes, there he goes with his powerful
Tell me I
rankings.
can stop.
You can stop. Here's the deal, Jeff. You got Tim Tebow's Denver Broncos in the
number
top 10.
At number 10.
Well, that's top 10.
That's barely in the top 10.
If there's a top 10 list, you know what? It includes 10, Jeff.
Hey, fine. They're in
includes
the
10.
top 10 because they deserve to be there.
Really?
They're my power rankings. And
Really?
by the way, you
Oh,
made me so uncomfortable, I start going around. Other people have them higher than me. Nobody has them lower than me.
right.
I'm just saying.
His all.
I'm Jeff Fellis.
I'm Steven Miranda for your 5-minute football fix.